But I got $10,000 back this year. Good afternoon. I'm Cynthia, and I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money. It is afternoon, Doug. That would be afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Cynthia, and I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you will not find anywhere else because we are Wall Street Media.
You conked me. Come on, tell us what you have. Oodles of stuff from FBR.
Oodles of stuff. We have FBR. And tell us
we have the whole army over there today. Tyler is general of the whole Wall Street webcasting army.
He is. FBR Capital Markets 12th Annual Spring Investor Conference. And first up, we have Michael J. McCavelli, President and CEO of E-Research Technology, or ERES, E-R-E-S, which is also a lingerie company's name, but not this one. This is E-Research, talks about the three segments for collection.
This is going to be a 7-hour show. Come on.
Talks about the three segments for collection and analysis of electronic data related to clinical trials. Listen, I'm just as fast as that guy from that Matchbox cars. I can go. And related to clinical trial collection of centralized ECGs, the electronic data capture, and the electronic patient-reported outcomes. Pay me extra money now for that. Judy Marks, President of the Transportation and Security Solutions Division of Lockheed Martin, or ticker LMT, spoke about the projected 7.3% budget increase in the Department of Homeland Security, which is a new security department, to $70.9 billion in 2009, which will help add to the 3,000 existing contracts currently active at LMT. She also talked about the F-35 strike fighter, which is a serious strike fighter. Simon Biddy Combs, CFO of QLogic, or QLGC, talked about the Infinity Band switch contract wins with OEMs and the progression of consolidation from storage to server to network consolidation.
Ralph Lauren University.
Stephen always thought I went to a Mickey Mouse University. Amin Khoury, Chairman, and I always say you got your degree out of a Cracker Jack box. Amin Khoury, Chairman and CEO of BE Aerospace, or BEAV, not to be confused with Beaver from Leave It to Beaver, spoke about the rapidly increasing middle class in developing nations, consequently causing fleet sizes to more than double, for which BE's production of wide-body airplanes experienced at 169% CAGR expected to climb until 2014. Brendan Howe, VP and General Manager of NetApp, or ticker NTAP, talked about the unified storage and expanding their success in the data center with a wide range of products and capabilities. He talked about flash memory as a disruptive technology and server virtualization as big market moving forward. Jason Van Wees, VP of Corporate Development and Investor Relations at Teledyne, or TDY, ticker, discusses the company's continued focus in the markets of defense and aerospace instrumentation. John Russell, VP of Inverness Medical Innovations, or ticker IMA, discusses the operations in China to increase quality and decrease costs. He also talks about geographic expansion of existing products in Europe and Japan. And speaking of China, did you hear about
the earthquake? Yeah.
No, not about the earthquake. Sharon Stone.
They got the Olympics.
Did you hear about what Sharon Stone did? Sharon Stone.
I know. Said it was karma. And now she's in big trouble. She's a big mouth. She's an idiot.
And they said that they're going to boycott all her stuff.
Ooh, what she got coming out?
No, she has a couple movies, but they also
Grecian
said that
formula
they also said that like Lancome. No, listen to
Some
this.
walkers.
They said that Lancome and all the products that have her as the face, because she's the face of a couple products, they're not going to sell them.
Ooh, I bet they saw a lot of Sharon Stone stuff in China.
No, it's not Sharon Stone stuff. It's Lancome, because she's the face of that, because she's a model as well. She models for Lancome and a couple of the products.
20 years ago.
Yeah, 35 years ago. I'm sorry. China's a little more hip
all
than
right,
that.
You know, a little tidbit on the side, but no one cares. Okay, so Key S. Tolliver, Senior Vice President. You didn't appreciate it, so I'm not doing it anymore. Key S. Tolliver. So when you guys look for tidbits, don't even look here anymore because Doug took them away. Key S. Tolliver, Senior Vice President of Secampo Pharmaceuticals, or ticker SCMP, discusses the expansion of
University of Gucci.
Amitiza, or AMITIZA, in commercial markets in the U.S. with a particular focus on the elderly population, which would be Doug. Michael H. Polymer. Oh, this guy's name is like a polymer, and he works for pharmaceuticals. Isn't that so cute? Michael H. Polymeropoulos.
That's right. So he was
Wouldn't
born
you want
into
a scientist that's name is Polymer?
Yes.
Anyway, Michael H. Polymeropoulos, CEO of Vanda Pharmaceuticals, or ticker VNDA, announces positive test results for schizophrenia, which you know about, treatment drugs in late-stage development. This is perfect for you. David Kendall, MD, or Dr. David Kendall. Well, you know, by the way, there's a Dr. David Kendall on almost on All My Children, which is a soap opera. Executive Director of Medical Affairs of Amylin Pharmaceuticals, or ticker AMLN, discusses the prevalence of diabetes and Amylin's improvement of pen delivery systems, which is a big thing. Diabetes affects a lot of people. A pen delivery system would be great. John Schroyer. Good for you. John Schroyer, Senior Vice President and CFO of Alliant Tech Systems, ATK ticker, spoke about the company's record $6.2 billion in orders for this year and the potential for $20 billion worth of orders over the next 20 years. This is a company, Doug, did you know anything about this one? It sounds good.
No.
Coming mostly from existing NASA contracts for new manned rocket ships, the Ares-1 and Orion, as well as the Ares-V. Take that ticker down so we can take a look at that later. I like that. ATK.
Okay.
Sounds interesting. I like when people start talking about making billions of dollars.
Well, you should probably know them anyhow, right?
Yeah, because I'm going to outer space. Don't you see them at the meeting?
Nope. Rocket scientist.
Rocket scientist meetings, so yeah, with America.
Come on, you go ahead and read. I'll look them up.
Ben R. Liedl, President and CEO of Healthways, or ticker HWAY, discussed a 3-year agreement with the Deutsche Englischen. You know who can say this really well is, I bet you.
Deutsche Englischen Krankenkasse.
Come on, pop around real quick, Jeremiah. Come on, Jeremiah.
Deutsche Englischen Krankenkasse to provide Healthways health and support SM programs to DAK. Kirshner. My father was born in Hamburg.
Estad.
Estad. Yeah, but you're not first generation.
Schaefer. Schaffer.
Schaffer.
We think we're together, combined. We're more German than
all right,
right?
Then. Okay, and care support SM programs to DAK members with chronic diseases in 2 regions of Germany, Bavaria and Baden-Württemberg. Sujal Patel, CEO of Isilon, or Isilon, ISLN, talked about their cluster storage products and the growth potential in that space as several markets need increasingly larger storage capacity for digital content. Bill Strom, Senior Vice President of Strategic Planning for RTI International Nettles, RTI, spoke about the company's 3 major contracts worth $3.9 billion, which include Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Airbus, and the latest for which RTI supplies 35% of their titanium, with large numbers of 787s in the production and 257 tons of titanium needed for each plane. The Boeing contract also looks very fruitful. John A. Bardis, CEO of Med Assets, or MDAS, talked about the 3 categories of spend management: commodities, medical devices, and capital equipment. Dan Jansen, Vice President of Investor Relations for Fairchild Semiconductor, or ticker FCS, talked about the acquisition of System General and the synergies created, especially in the power conversion margins, and he discusses each of their business segments in detail. And when we come back, we'll have the AMK16. But before that, let me get into my tidbits. I got Ralph Lauren. You know tidbits. No tidbits for now.
This is an FBR only highlight.
FBR only highlight. Now tell us about Alliant Tech Systems that I told you to.
Super cool stuff, right? Solar arrays deploy and provide critical power.
Wow,
to the Mars Phoenix lander, German.
That costs a lot of money.
Right?
That's still running around up there.
It just landed a couple days ago over the weekend. I was going to call and tell you to watch it. One of the stations has it on HD.
So, Doug, they're $107 a share. That
means only people like you can afford
them.
They're
projected to go to $127 for the year.
Yeah. It's good business, and they're signing contracts, and everybody's thinking about the Mars.
I wish I would have gotten in when they were at $6 a share.
Yeah.
When was that?
Last week. Hi, Cynthia. That was FBR, and we're going to have a lot more FBR.
Really?
Yeah.
We got a lot going on.
Luckily, you're here till 5 today. Because we have 400 more this afternoon.
Well, I'm going to come in. I'm going to come in tomorrow morning.
No.
But I really like FBR because FBR, they relate on a lot of pertinent things that I like to invest in. I love tech. I love medical things. All that stuff really interests me highly.
Okay, come on. We're going to squeeze in Morgan Keegan.
What?
Jeremiah, you didn't see it on the...
I actually couldn't fit in. I can actually fit in Morgan Keegan. Okay, Morgan Keegan.
WSW.com/webcast/MK16.
Okay, there you go. Bernard Bailey, Chairman and CEO at Laser Card Corporation. I love
Chairman
Laser
of the
Card.
Board, not CEO.
Chairman of the board at Laser Card Corporation, or ticker LCRD, discussed new contracts in Saudi Arabia and Angola using their optical memory card technology. He also announced an extension on their contract to produce U.S. permanent resident cards. Oh, awesome. Dr. Harvey Schiller, CEO of Global Options Group, or ticker GLOI, announced they will be managing security work for Stanford University. In addition, they will also be handling facility security for the Jets, Giants, and New York Yankee Stadium.
The new Yankee Stadium.
The new Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
That would be the New York Yankee Stadium, wouldn't it? What was wrong with what I said? Good. The new
He's
Yankee
talking about
Stadium.
the new stadium.
Oh,
the new
good
one.
for them. Ohad Bashan, President and Chief Marketing Officer of On Track Innovations, or OTIV, outlined in the company's Easy Park in-vehicle parking meter solution as implemented in over 30 cities in Israel. Easy Park supports payment on the street, parking lots, and toll roads. OTI's smart car technology is also being implemented at such retailers as Duane Reade, McDonald's, and 7-Eleven.
Super cool. Do you know what? I bought that stock that you got me all excited about earlier, SNTA. I thought with the melanoma stuff, right, 7 extra months, I bought 300 shares. You can see it on covestor.com. It's free. But just so people know we put our money.
Good for you.
You know, you come in with these good ideas, you give me the highlights like that. I thought that's a good one, right?
Yeah. What I wanted to tell you quickly before we leave is that in Paris they're actually doing this bike system where people actually park the bike and they use like a card. And they take the bike and then they bring it back and they can return it to any other bike system. It just locks in. So you have these bike racks all around. Very interesting.
You just take somebody else's bike, so you come out and there's no bike.
It's bikes that have, they have digital systems on it. No, it locks in, and you have to get a ticket, and it's very cheap. These are things to look into.
I'm looking.
I mean, I think it's a good corporation. Anyway, we're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com.
Feedback.
And look below.
If you own these, because a lot of these companies I didn't know about.
I say feedback after I say that line. Just stop it.
I'm sorry.
If you want to look below and down there, you can find the feedback button. Please click on the feedback and leave us your feedback. And
if you
we'll
own
talk
these
about
companies,
you on the show.
No, actually, it's not just we'll talk about them on the show. We'd like to know if you own these companies. If you do, click the feedback button and just give me a sentence what you like about them. We're doing 300 today. I don't actually know all of them, and I'd appreciate it if you own them. If you click the feedback and just let me know what you like them. Liked about them.
Okay, that's the true reason for feedback. Sorry. I was
being
shallow.
Cynthia will talk about that.
Anyway, we're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com. Please leave feedback. Thanks again. Say goodbye, Doug.
Goodbye, Cynthia.
Bye.